this country should have sunk into the sea back in the 1990s. Why? Because half of its land is literally below sea level. But instead of drowning, they did something genius. They built systems so advanced, they became the flood control kings of the world. This is the Netherlands. And speaking of flood control, if you're Filipino, this will make you say, "Sana all." At first glance, you'd think this is from the future, but no, it's real. In the Netherlands, there's a bridge, not for cars, but for water. It's called the Veluwemeer Aqueduct, opened in 2002. Here, boats sail over the road, while cars drive underneath. It's one of the most iconic feats of Dutch engineering. Bold, practical, and beautifully executed. But that's just the beginning. Because, when it comes to flood control, the Dutch don't just build walls. They build wonders. Nearly half of the Netherlands lies below sea level. Without flood control, they'd be underwater. But instead of fearing the ocean, they made water their friend. After a deadly flood in 1953 that killed thousands, the Netherlands said, "Never again." And from that tragedy, they created the Delta Works, a massive network of dams, dikes, and storm surge barriers. It's so advanced, it's called one of the 7 wonders of the modern world. The engineering is so precise. It's like something out of science fiction. It's as if they told the sea, "Stop right there. You're not coming any closer." One of these mega projects is the Outsmarted, a seawall 32 kilometers long. That's like driving from Quezon City to Bulacan, on top of a wall that holds back the ocean. And get this, it's not just a wall, it's also a highway. Above it, cars travel. Below it, the sea is held back from swallowing their land. Because of this project, what used to be a saltwater bay is now a freshwater lake, safe and controlled. In the Philippines, we face floods with plastic drums, sandbags, and prayers. In the Netherlands, they build structures that last centuries. That's the Dutch difference. Long-term thinking. But the star of them all, the Maeslantkering, a giant storm surge barrier that acts like a massive ocean gate. When a storm threatens Rotterdam, it automatically closes, sealing off the sea from one of the world's busiest ports. It's like having an automatic gate. But instead of a driveway, it's protecting an entire country. Built in the 1990s, and still one of the most advanced flood defense systems on Earth. The Dutch fight floods, not just with walls, but with real-time monitoring systems, satellite data, and hydrological modeling to predict how water moves. And the best part, they don't treat water as the enemy. They live with water, floating houses, water plazas that become parks when dry, and reservoirs when it rains. That the Netherlands isn't just flood-proof, it's climate resilient. So, how much did it all cost? The entire Delta Works project cost about Philippine peso 710 billion. Or around $12 billion when completed in 1997, adjusted for inflation. That's about Philippine peso 1.2 trillion today. Can the Philippines afford that? Well, Philippines' 2025 national budget is Philippine peso 6.3 trillion. So yes, they can. Instead of modern flood systems, Filipinos have trillion peso scandals. Ghost projects, overpriced dikes, and substandard construction. Money meant to protect people from floods is being drowned by corruption. So, my friends, it's time to speak up. Because, while we stay silent, the crocodiles keep swimming comfortable in our apathy. They distract us with noise, until we forget what really matters. People's money should serve the people. So, demand better. Because, if we don't act now, the crocs will keep swimming, and we'll be the ones sinking. If you want more stories like this of real-world genius and powerful lessons, follow and subscribe to my channel. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.